Few people know what happens to a human being during the sad moment when the soul should leave its body to reach God. However, I see it differently from others. No, I'm not an atheist, but I love experimenting with hypotheses that, apparently, through my various personal studies, I have come to understand as real. You all know that before dying, you see a tunnel of light, and your entire life replays before your eyes. When we die, our brain experiences oxygen deprivation, and to avoid trauma, it's not uncommon for our psyche to isolate itself in an illusory world, removing the reality that is too cruel to bear and creating the illusion of living in our own memories. The brain needs 7 minutes before shutting down. In those 7 minutes, we relive our entire life. Think about it. If you've lived for 70 years, it means that in 1 minute, you'll relive 10 years. In every moment, you'll relive a whole year. And it will seem to you that everything is proceeding normally because your brain will alter its perception of time. But in reality, everything will be exhausted in 7 minutes. And just like in any respectable dream, you won't know that you're asleep. You'll forget that you're dead, and even that you've already lived that life. You'll only have a strange sense of déjà vu and relive your entire life again in your dreams. Those who experience this don't know that they're about to die, that everything they're experiencing is just a pre-written memory, and that at the end of the time, they'll relive their death, this time forever. But the worst part is that as you do it more and more, your mind gets closer and closer to death, and the time interval becomes shorter. So, your brain begins to shut down, and so does your world. As you get closer to death, the world degenerates further and further, turning into what can only seem like a nightmare. You'll stop seeing the starry sky, other people, animals, plants, buildings, objects, rocks, until you're left alone in the dark. Hey, when was the last time you had déjà vu? It seems that it happens more and more before you die. And if the last moments when your mind slows down to the point of being eternally stuck in that memory are like a dream, I hope for you that, in that moment, you're not having a nightmare. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel for more creepypastas. Until the next one.